morning. Today is Thursday, and I'm not going to work because I think I have some type of infection going on in here, and I'm going to take me a sinus thing. I think I got some upstairs because, like I mentioned in the previous video, I never had in my entire life sinus issues until I moved to a different part of South Carolina. And this ain't it. I knew something was up when it's not coming out. When like the mucus got really bad. It's like I need to do something. It's like the mucus thing was an issue, but it seems like every time I get sick, it attacks my sinuses. Every time. That's the first thing it attacks. So I'm gonna take some Mucinex, not Mucinex, some sinus medicine, and see what it does. Right now, I got some grits cooking, and yeah. Gonna put me some hot food in my system. I did some of my work yesterday at work, so I just got through doing the last file of keying it. And painter's tape, the one I got, will stick to itself like crazy. This one, I don't know if this is how painter's tape is supposed to act, but to rip it, good gracious, it's like it does not want to come off at all. But this is the is it called the receiver? The part you hold up to your ear. So I got paint on this part, which, oh, okay, I can scrape it off on the white part. So now I got to get it off there. Today's plan, I'm starting to sweat. I know something's going on. I think my body's trying to fight off whatever's trying to happen. And then in my office, it's like hot, cold, hot, cold. And of course, it gets so hot, I have a little fan at my desk. So being in and out, temperatures like that, it's no fun. It's not, it's aggravating. It's definitely aggravating to me. Hold on now. Why y'all doing this? Y'all was doing this fine. Now all of a sudden, you don't want to go in here. Get your behind in here. You've been getting in here. Let's keep the momentum going. Hold on. Alright. Don't act crazy with me. I know you guys don't want to see me put a phone together, but I'm trying to move a little faster. This tape is on here. Alright. Let's get this baby together here. You know, you try to do something, everything else want to start happening. Alright, so that goes into there. And this goes into, well, it don't matter headset because it's not like I'm going to use it as a real phone, even though it is a real phone, because it has everything at the bottom. But the only people who has phones is people who got security system. And I don't have a security system. So this is my beauty. Is that supposed to be? Okay, so everything's tight. So this is the beauty. So the only issue I had was, like I said, this part was like fading out. The gold was fading, so I sprayed it with the Rust-Oleum metallic paint and primer. And I got the little scratches, and that was when I was cutting the tape. I don't know if you guys can even see the scratches. Let me see if I can find one. There's a lot right here. I don't know if you can see it, like right there. That's when I was cutting the tape. It's not focused. But anyway, yeah, so I scratched it up. So I'm gonna get some acrylic paint or chalk paint and take care of that. There is paint on sections, like this clear section right here. Well, I could just take my thing and scrape it off. So I'm not worried about it. This is the cheapest little box cutter, and it's not whole. It's not. And I don't know why I just won't trash the dang on thing. Because I found a bigger one. But anyway, I did another time. So that's done. That's a living room project. That is a living room project. Last night I measured my chair. Okay, so let me do this. Because I measured my chair as far as the length and the width and everything. I'm struggling with the pillow situation because I additionally wanted, I tell you what, let me eat, get situated, because I feel this stuff coming down right now and get some medicine in my system, and we'll talk about the couch. So I'll be back shortly. It's been a rough morning / afternoon, trying to back up so you guys can kind of see. Okay, so this right here, if you're wondering, is a extra large king mattress cover I got from the thrift store that I thrifted, that I'm going to cover this cushion with and then put the actual cover back on that looks like that. So I've done all the measurements on my couch, and I was trying to make, if you notice in other videos, pillows, and I wanted to have 4 of these. So pretty much I wanted to like separate these. Just think of this separated and have 4 pillows. And by the time I do the measurements, the pillows wasn't going to be not that big. I mean, I probably still could kind of do it. Just have to measure that side and make it taller. So I was like, no, let me just do 2 big pillows. So I was like, okay, I'll do 2 big pillows, do that. And then I forgot about this right here, which this is fine, except I want it to be a little higher because it sits, a little too low. Well, let me show you what I realized when I took the cover off, which is actually going to help me. Do you see how much bigger that pillow is? So what happened is, because they had the little ruching in the middle and they stuffed it in the thing, it looks so much smaller. So I was like, okay, and it even looks higher. Matter of fact, let me put up the other pillow so you can see it. You can see the comparison. All right, now look. It's because the stuffing has that ruching in the middle. But when you release it, it's bigger. That's how I wanted my other pillows to be, but I wanted them to be bigger. So I can either stitch down the middle and turn those into 2 separate pillows, or I can make 1 big pillow. So I'm going to go ahead and do 1 big pillow, and if I change my mind down the road, I'll do whatever. Now, with this being out, it sticks out more, but it's still not high enough. So we're going to work on that. So let you guys see. And by the way, remember this I got from the thrift store? Okay, so it's called interfacing. That on that pillow is called interfacing because the stuffing is on the inside. It has this thing over it, and then you stuff it in the pillow cover. So that's why I was trying to explain. I never knew the name, and after researching and paying attention, I found that it's called Interface. They got a whole lot of them. They got something that's fusible. It goes high as $7 and change. The cheapest I've seen is $129, but it does this. The cheapest for $129 does this. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. I might not be able to. It rips. I can't do it with one hand. It rips. So I got a new piece, and just so happened the interface is actually 50% off of Joann's right now. So let me let you see what I'm doing.